Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mystic Islands video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, we already have over 740 subs, so I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all the new viewership that we are getting, and the fact that you guys are very positive about the game. So please do like and subscribe, you guys are the best. In this video, we're going to be looking at 3 more cards for the next set, Bitter Cold of Mystic Islands. We're definitely doing some damage to this set, and I'm looking to release mid 2024. So of course I do appreciate you guys so much. I've also been working on a new website, but that'll be the best place for you guys to probably learn more about Mystic Islands. So a lot of good things in the works for the game, but today we're going to be showing off these 3 cards in front of you. Starting with the first card of the video, we have Forest Bowman. Just a quick disclaimer, obviously these are not the real cards, these are printed versions, so the colors are way more vibrant when they're printed out from the Game Crafter. So this is a royalty faction creature, a common. You can tell it's a common by the mountain in the bottom right hand corner being black. Cost 2, a human archer, 1 attack, 3 defense. When casted, your opponent decides to either discard a card or the controller of this card gains 3 health. So when you cast this, your opponent has to either choose to discard a card from their hand or the controller of Forest Bowman would gain 3 health. Either way, it benefits you. Personally, I think letting them gain 3 health is the right decision, but depending on your game plan and other circumstances, they may choose to discard a card. But I feel like this is a great card for Royalty Faction, and obviously the artwork looks fantastic as well, done by Casey. We're going to move on to the second card of the video. It's going to be an uncommon Mountain Guardian. Art done by Francisco again. Dwarf Faction creature, a Dwarf Guardian as well. Uncommon, cost 3, 2 attack, 4 defense. When casted, your opponent must return a creature to their hand or lose 4 health, their choice. Love the artwork on this guy, and in addition to it, his effect is pretty powerful, sending a creature to your opponent's hand. So it's more than likely that they are going to take that 4 health, which obviously if you get your opponent to 0 health in Mystic Islands, you win the game. They start with 40, of course. But you can run 3 of these in your deck, and these guys are definitely going to help you take control of a game as the Dwarf Faction. Definitely a card you would not want to see if you are struggling on the battlefield. You're either going to be taking some damage or you're going to be losing those cards on the battlefield. So hopefully you guys are too. Let me know what you think about him in the comment section down below. We're going to move on. Moving on to the last card of the video. It is a leader, and it is King Kruik. Goblin Faction leader. Cost 5 Chaos Crystals or 11 health. He has 12 defense. Fantastic artwork done by Casey once again. His rest effect, if any Goblin Faction creatures are dealt damage this turn, deal 1 damage to all the creatures that did. So that's a fantastic rest ability right there. There is one downside, you have to be careful about using that effect against other Goblin creatures, as your creature also damaged a Goblin creature, so they would take damage as well. So you do have to be careful with that. You can pay 1 Chaos Crystal to discard X cards, but deal X damage to your opponent. So how that kind of works is the X is just a placeholder for any number you decide. Could be 1, could be 2, could be 5 if you have 5 cards. And then that same number of cards that you discarded, that number would become the number of points of damage that you would deal to your opponent. This is obviously a very high risk, high reward, but this is mostly a end game effect. That would definitely be risky early game to pull off something like that. 2 Chaos Crystals, you get to draw a card. And 4 Chaos Crystals, you get to place this card on top of your deck. That is an interesting effect. I'm assuming you would want to use that when this leader is about to die. You can put him back on the top of your deck. Obviously, all that damage does not carry over once he leaves the battlefield, so you can recast him. So that's an interesting thing you could do right there. So I think King Kruik is definitely going to be a cool Goblin Faction leader. Definitely going to lead the charge in a lot of nail-biting Goblin games. So hopefully you guys do enjoy all these cards in front of you. I want to give a lot of props to our artists. They do a fantastic job, and they're as fast as they can with the artwork, and I'm very excited for this set. So as I said, if you guys are along for the ride, I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe. More Mystic Islands content coming soon, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.